Happy Saturday, everyone. Matt Jordan in with a quick look at your weather. We're seeing some rather mild temperatures out there. We're going to be cold overnight, very cold. A freeze warning and a frost warning are in effect in some areas, especially around the Shasta Valley. As for our high temperatures, around the mid-50s in the West Valleys, 46 right now for the high for Klamath Falls, 55 for Medford, 59 out on the coast in Brookings, North Bend, and Crescent City, 58 for Grants Pass, 46 as well in Lakeview and Alturas. As for the low temperatures, also rather close to freezing temperatures east of the Cascades, 34, like I said, for Lakeview, 38 for Klamath Falls and Alturas. In the West Valleys, looking around the mid-40s. Ashland at 44, Grants Pass as well. 36 degrees for Montague, a little cooler. 40 for Mount Shasta. They're going to get closer to freezing, below freezing overnight. 42 for Brookings. As for our wind speed and directions, we did see some high winds, and we're still seeing some high winds, especially east of the Cascades. 21 mile per hour, some gusty winds, west winds for Lakeview. 13 mile per hour, northwest winds for Klamath Falls. We have a system kind of around the Nevada area that's driving a little bit of precipitation, a little bit of wind out there east of the Cascades, but west of the Cascades, 7 miles per hour, west-northwest winds for the Medford area, 8 mile per hour north-northwest winds around Brookings. You can see east of the Cascades as well, almost half of an inch in Modoc County for Alturas, nearly a tenth of an inch for Klamath Falls. So any of that rain chances we saw yesterday has mostly been driven east of the Cascades. That's going to go further northwest, as you can see it here, kind of a counterclockwise flow, most of the precipitation out beyond the border in Idaho, but it is bringing enough precipitation in Modoc and Lake counties right now that we are seeing some of those numbers tick up a little bit. Like I said, near half of an inch for Alturas. That's going to die down a little bit overnight, but we will see some frosty conditions as that starts to move out of the way, and then a ridge will build up going into the next few days. So it's going to be a mostly dry weekend, but it's also going to be very cold. That's why we have a freeze warning and a frost warning in effect for some areas. There's that low pressure system right now that low pressure is actually driving a lot of that precipitation. Like I said, that's going to mostly move off to the northeast, already kind of is, and then we're going to see a ridge build up, like I said, so we're going to see some colder temperatures. Rain could return around Monday night into Tuesday, at least rain chances, especially out on the coast where we're seeing fog and low clouds overnight with a slight chance of showers, especially around North Bend and Bandon. 44 degrees for Brookings and Crescent City, 47 for Bandon. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Some fog in the morning with a chance of showers tomorrow as well. 60 for North Bend, so a little bit warmer. 59 for Bandon, 58 degrees for Brookings. He's in the West Valleys as we're moving inland a little bit. Around Mount Shasta, we're going to see some freezing temperatures, and with a little bit of precipitation in the forecast, or at least a chance of, could see some snow mix in with that in the higher elevations especially. But overnight, because of that ridge, things are going to be very cold. 34 degrees for Medford, 36 for Grants Pass. So if you have any plants outside, any crops outside that may need a little bit extra care when it gets to freezing temperatures, that's why that freeze-frost warning is in effect until about 8 a.m. tomorrow, where we'll see some mild temperatures like what we saw today. 58 for Medford, 59 for Grants Pass, 52 degrees for Mount Shasta. East of the Cascades overnight, going to see below freezing temperatures, 29 for Klamath Falls and Chemult, 25 degrees for Lakeview. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, so they are picking up a little bit. It's not going to warm up a whole lot either tomorrow with a frost warning until 8 a.m., around 49 degrees for Klamath Falls, 48 degrees for Christmas Valley. 7-day forecast, we're going to see frost in the morning on Sunday, but things will actually warm up quite a bit going into Wednesday, where we'll see a slight chance of showers. Should see a slight chance pretty much throughout the week, but our best chance of showers is probably going to be on Monday for the Rogue Valley. Similar story for the Klamath Basin with a slight chance on Monday, frosty morning on Sunday, and then another chance on Friday with a little bit of a warm up towards the middle of the week on Wednesday. Mount Shasta City, chance of showers on Tuesday, warming up to around the mid-60s, and then a slight chance returns on Friday. We could see about a 10 to 20% chance pretty much throughout the entire week. And out on the coast, we're going to see rain likely on Monday and Tuesday. Those chances will return in force on Thursday, but pretty much a chance of showers throughout the week out on the coast. That's a look at your weather. You have a great weekend.